Nancy Ann Martin with Recipes for a Better Body, and today we're going to be making a ham and basil quiche. The ingredients we will be using today are 1 pie crust, pre-baked for about 5 minutes in a 400-degree oven, about a cup of chopped ham, a cup of grated mozzarella or jack cheese, I'm using mozzarella, a teaspoon of dried basil or a tablespoon of fresh, about a tablespoon of mustard of your choice. I'm using a German spicy mustard, but you can use the regular American type mustard too. 3/4 cup of evaporated skim milk that comes in a can, 3 whole eggs, just a sprinkling of pepper, and about a tablespoon of either grated or shredded Parmesan cheese. So first of all, I'm going to mix together my 1 cup of ham and my shredded cheese. I'm using mozzarella, and about a teaspoon of dried basil. Now if I've had access to fresh basil, I would probably take a tablespoon of that and chop it up and put it in there. Just a quick stir on that, set that aside. Next, I'm going to bring my pre-baked pie crust now. I preheated my oven to 400, baked this for 5 minutes, and now I need to lower my oven temperature to 350 degrees for when the quiche bakes in there. So I'm going to take about a tablespoon of this German mustard. I like a spicy German mustard. I think as the Germans would probably call this mild. And I'm just going to spread it around on the bottom of this real thin. This is not an exact science. As a matter of fact, very little that goes into this is an exact science. The biggest ingredients that you need when you make a quiche are a crust, and even that can be optional, and eggs and some form of liquid. So you could use whole cream if you can go higher fat. You can use half and half. You can use fat-free half and half. I don't choose to use that anymore because it's chemically, or in this case, evaporated skim milk. The thing I would not recommend using is regular milk of any kind. It's just too thin and you wind up with watery stuff on the bottom of your quiche. Okay, so I've spread that out on the bottom of my pan of my pie crust. And now I'm just going to take my cheese and ham mixture and dump it in there. Kind of spread it around. Whoops, I didn't get it all. I probably got more than a cup of ham there. I just cut up some of our Christmas ham that I had frozen, and that should be delicious. Have that set aside. So now I'm going to take 3 eggs. And I'm going to mix them with 3/4 cup of this non-fat evaporated milk. And I'm going to throw just a dash of black pepper in here. You don't want very much. This is optional also. And you can change up your cheese type as well, depending on what you want. And ham, of course, comes in either very lean or very fatty varieties. So since we're trying to get a better body, you're probably going to want to go in with a leaner variety. I picked all the fat off that one. And I'm just breaking this up so that my yolks are blended in there real well. This is so easy and it's delicious. Quiches were in vogue like back in the 70s, and they're still a really good food. What they basically are is eggs baked in a crust. They taste really good. There was a book long ago, Real Men Don't Eat Quiche. My husband's a real man. He eats quiche. My dad used to tell my mom that. Alright, so as you can see, this is more topping than egg. That's okay. It'll puff up a little bit when it cooks. And now I'm just going to take the Parmesan cheese, about a tablespoon, put it in my palm. My hands are kind of messy from the egg. I'm just going to sprinkle that on the top. And now I'm going to put it in the oven. So one thing I want to tell you is that this crust recipe is my oat flour crust that we posted last video. So if you want a good, healthy crust recipe, you can go back for that. I'm going to pop it in my 350-degree oven. It's actually hotter than that because we lowered it from 400. Set my timer. This says to bake for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to set it for 30, and then I will check it to see if it's done. So now we're going to check on our quiche and see if it's done yet. The way you tell that, you just slightly shake it and it's holding firm. And that means it's done. Whoops, I just knocked some dust off there. Now we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes just so that it can firm up and it doesn't get all runny all over our plates. For this quiche recipe and other healthy recipes, please go to my Facebook page, Recipes for a Better Body. You can also check out the links after this. And if you would be so kind as to leave a comment and like this video below, that would make me super happy. Thank you very much and have a great day. Hi, I'm Nancy Ann Martin with Recipes for a Better Body, and today we're going to make a ham and basil